So back in the early summer, a video came out that said that hopefully live events, classes and meetings and services and things would start in August or September, and it's October now, so that didn't happen. So it seems like some sort of explanations in order. So that's what this video is. This video is an explanation, and at the end a little appeal. So let me start with the explanation first. In some ways, the situation has changed. Obviously, COVID has changed a good bit lately. More people are able to get more shots, or should have, and numbers are down, and that's all very good. On the other hand, here in the house, the kind of the family situation actually hasn't changed. There's actually now more stuff in what was intended to be the meeting space than there was originally, and there's now even bigger, heavier children right above the head space, so that using the space that was intended to be the meeting space for Belmont Zen Center still isn't really an option. So in early summer, when it became clear that this isn't going to change in any foreseeable future, I started looking into options for renting a space where the Belmont Zen Center could actually start doing things live and in person, and was in the process of negotiating a lease actually for a meeting space on Main Street here in St. Clairsville when a major family medical thing occurred that had nothing to do with COVID. And that was going to require a great deal of time and attention and energy, and so put a stop to the negotiating a lease, and just kind of had to take care of things for the summer and into the early fall. That situation seems at this point to have worked out in a pretty good way. And so the idea was, let's go back, try to pick up where we left off, and see if maybe we can get into some sort of meeting space fairly soon. And unfortunately, I went back to the place that I was negotiating with, and there's now no longer any interest there whatsoever in renting us any space. And in the process of looking around, it's very hard to find something that's appropriate space that's within that's affordable, to be blunt, that's within sort of the price range of what's affordable. Continuing to look around, hopefully something will turn up. The goal actually was to try to be somewhere before November the 8th is the beginning of Donganggo, of the winter intensive practice period. The full moon of November starts that. So the goal was to have a place where on that date or shortly thereafter we could actually start doing things and sort of connect getting really started to that period of that winter intensive practice period. But unfortunately, at this point, unless something changes dramatically in just the next week or so, that's probably not going to happen. So here's the appeal part of the video. If you know of some place in the St. Clairsville area that's the needs are not great, like a decent room of 150 square feet or so or more, and access to a bathroom, that's really the needs are not great. That's really all we need. In some place that a place has for rent, or maybe some place that's not using all of its space and would be willing to sublet some space, something along those lines, please communicate to me, to the Belmont Zen Center, so we can investigate, because pickings are slim, and the price of commercial real estate or those sorts of things in the area is pretty high. So if you're familiar with something, if you know about something, if you've heard about something, please send an email or comment, so an investigation can be made, and maybe we can find someplace, because we really would like to be able to start doing things, a meeting, having classes, having services, providing a space for people to explore and to practice sometime here in the fall. So if you have any suggestions, please let us know.